Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Welcome to an overhaul on a Bolex H-16 Non-Reflex film camera, part 1. So this was another purchase in the Philippines, and as you can see, it's got some cosmetic wear and tear. A much older one, as you can tell. So we're going to get inside of this and see what's going on with it. So let's remove this viewfinder here. There we go. Got that out of the way. Right into the egg carton. Open it up. For those of you who don't know, the door lock is here. Flip it up. Just like so. Push it slightly in. And turn it toward the left. Lift it up. You want to keep, those of you who don't know, the inside of the door faced up to keep it clean. Although, with this overhaul, it's not going to make much of a difference at this point, as how completely filthy it is inside. Let's take a look. And as you can see, good bit of rust. Actually, it looks a lot better than it did in the original photos. The motor is wound completely up, and I'll demonstrate that as it will not turn any further. So what I've got to do, of course, is get the motor wound down manually by whichever way before it can even be dismantled. This is a non-reflex, and until the motor's wound down, I can't even take it apart. It'll damage the spring motor, and that'll be a huge, difficult job. And of course, the turret can't even be removed, even at this point, because the turret on a non-reflex is removed considerably differently than that of a reflex. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to attempt first here, just going to remove the viewfinder piece right here and add some sewing machine oil just for testing and pre-lubrication. Again, this Bolex motor is wound all the way up, the spring motor that is, and we have to safely get it wound down manually. So the viewfinder, need to unscrew this. And put some oil down in there. When we do, we'll tilt it back and attempt not to get anything on the shutter and so forth. But at this point, it really makes no difference whatsoever. You can also refer to oiling on the inside. Does your Bolex have a secret compartment for oiling? This is the viewfinder area. That's what that hole is actually for. And you can refer to that video. I'll post it down in the comments so you can check it out in more detail as well. Alright. Okay, so that viewfinder piece, we just finally unscrewed it completely out, as you can see. And I'll put that over into my egg tray. Now, I'm going to have to add some oil in here, but I can't directly add it straight down. I'll have to tilt the Bolex backwards because there is another piece of glass down in here, which is what that viewfinder is for, the piece I just put into my egg carton. You don't want to get anything on that. You want to avoid this if you're in a situation such as with this intense overhaul that's rusted up. You want to get to the gears back here. Some people will have a problem with this, but again, when you're in a pinch, if you're filming somewhere, or if you've got an overhaul such as this, you know, it speaks for itself. So, again, in order to use the tool I'm about to use, it's an oiling tool with a pipe on it. You can refer back to that video that I'll, again, post in the comments. So we've got to tilt it back and to get the oil down in here. Okay, so here's that oiling tool, DIY again, and I'm just pinching this and pinching the tube here to get what oil I need. Again, as bad off as this Bolex is, and if you're in a tight spot while filming, you're going to do whatever you can to save the picture for the day. Tilt it back so you do not get any type of oil on the prism down here. Tilt it back to the side and you don't get anything on the shutter. But again, this isn't going to make any difference with this camera so far. So I'm injecting oil into it in different areas, on gears and so forth. Yeah, there could be some people who would complain about this, but again, when you got something rusted shut like this, and it's such a problem, what do you got to lose? Alright, so I'll keep doing this on my lonesome. Alright, so the turret's frozen, it won't even move. When you get one like this, do not use this piece, you'll break it right off. So we cannot move the turret, so this is another reason why I buy cheap tools. And there we go. Right there. It's a moving. Progress made, huh? Alright, next I'm going to take some 3-in-1 here, oil, and I'm going to add some droplets around the inside of the turret. Loosen this stuff up, whatever ails it. Stay away from the shutter and glass. And a little area like that. But again, I'm not making too much of a difference here at all. Got to get things moving. And this thing is rusty. Okay, so now with the turret, I've added some 3-in-1 oil here, and we've got this. Hey, hey, hey. More movement. So let's keep it going. Okay, so the pressure plate is frozen. Probably some type of rust, I'm sure. Yeah, it's pretty tight. There we go. All right. Side. All right. Beautiful. Alright, it's going to take some more work. Starting to come apart. Okay, the frame counter dial right here, it's set at 16, but it's frozen. So, I'll show you. I put some oil in there, some 3-in-1. Alright, we got some movement. Yeah. And with these Bolex cameras, I'm going to set it and test it to 24. For those of you who don't know, 24 frames per second. As I'm doing right here at the end of my pencil eraser, you can see that that's 24, matching with a red dot up top. You don't want to run these cameras, it's not suggested at high speeds, such as 64 frames per second, due to the spring motors. You have to end up repairing them, and it's a real job. Wow, that's really tight. Alright, I'm going to keep working on that. Also, the loop formers are a problem. So as you can see, pushing on it with my pencil and nothing's happening. So everything's frozen. So more to go on that. And next is the viewfinder. These are loose here. As you can see there, maybe inside there, but it's really dirty. All this had to be dismantled. We're missing 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws at my pencil eraser, and I believe here at the back, maybe we're missing. Screw right here. Rust, dirty, and filled with lots of dead insects in here. Other than that, it is what it is, and we hope to bring life to this machine of marvel, this Bolex, this beautiful movie camera. Bolex is boss. That's it for now. Paul Morbid of Morbid Team Entertainment. Do click that bell and subscribe. Get all the updates of different Bolex cameras that I have for servicing. Contact me at Bolex Repair Philippines up top here. Do like, share, and comment. And for now, Paul Morbid, Morbid Team Entertainment, and Bolex Repair Philippines. So until next time, see ya!